Hines here. I am just doing a quick little video to kind of introduce you to the project and to the class and everything else. So please follow along as I'm explaining everything. So what I've done is I have logged in under a student's name so that you can see what it looks like from your standpoint and not, what I see. So I believe I use Eleanor here. So just sign in to your portal. Here we go. And then we're going to look for the Google Classroom. Somewhere in here. There it is. It was right in front of me. And then Classroom. And then as you can see, with Eleanor's class, she's in Miss Martin's class. She also has my class here. You can see my face here. So I know that some people had in-person learning. So you might have two of these for me. Just make sure you're getting the right one. The one that you should be using right now is Hines Technology second grade Martin, and the other one would say second grade or second and third grade in person. So we're going to go ahead and click on this. And then from here, you can see all the different things that we have here. I'm going to go ahead and click on classwork. And then as you can see, all the things that I should have mentioned earlier in person to everybody are all up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go down to the week one. Here's the first project. And I'll show you guys a couple different things here. So let's take a look at the project. I'm going to go ahead and click this to open it. As you see, it says writing prompt project, second and third grade. The project is basically the same project that you would have done in e-learning, but since I didn't have a lot of students turn that in, what I'm doing is we're going to just do that again, but we'll do it in person. So as you see, it says, tell me about an animal that you would like to have for a pet. Why would you like to have this animal for a pet? What are some things you think you will need to do to take care of the pet? So you should have, by the end of the week, you should have 4 sentences worth a point. Make sure that your title is underlined, bold, 24 font, and centered. So if you look at mine up here, it is like that. So if you check out my title here, it is bold. As you can tell, it's thicker, and then underlined and centered. Your title will be this. You could either copy and paste this, or you can write your own title. I'll show you how to do both. Also, image is inserted, and then you submit it through Google Classroom. So I think the first step we should take is see how you actually would get started. So again, when you're in classwork, come down, you see week 1, and then we're going to click right here. And as this loads up, you'll see over here, it'll say add or create. This is where you should start your project. So you're going to click this plus sign here, and you're going to do Google Docs. When it's done loading, it should load up just like that. Sometimes it doesn't, so if it does not, then you just click on it, and it'll open up a new one. So as you see, if you do it this way, it'll already have your name, and then it has writing prompt project 1, so you don't even have to worry about changing the title. So let's take a look at the title part first. So it says, tell me about an animal you would like to have for a pet. Why would you like to have this animal for a pet? What are some things you think you will need to do to take care of this pet? So a quick way to do this part, you could just with button 1 on your mouse, or just click, if you have a Chromebook, just click and select all of this here, and then let go. And then you're going to use button 2, which is on the right on the mouse, or if you do a double tap with 2 fingers on your Chromebook, you can do that, and it'll bring up the menu. And I'm just going to simply put copy and then come back over to the project. Go ahead and get rid of these things. Again, right click on the mouse, and if you have a touchpad, you just take 2 fingers and touch at the same time, and it should bring this menu up. You're going to do paste without formatting. It'll come up, sometimes it'll show this, sometimes it'll just let you do it. If you look here, it says Control C, Control X, and Control V. I'm just going to click X off it, and I'm going to hold down Control V to paste it. So from there, what you can do to change the title is click again and then select everything. And you could do all this in one time or one shot. It's selected, then you come up here and we're going to pick 24. Then we're going to click bold, and then we're going to click underline. And then lastly, it's all to the left, and what you can see here, it says left align. We want to click the center. So I'll click center. Now everything's centered. Of course, that's a much bigger title than you would normally have, but it's mainly just for the purpose of showing you how to change it. So if you would like to put an animal I would like to have for a pet as your title instead of all of that, you can do that as well. Now for the next part, you're going to have to do a couple changes here. Once you see the cursor, you're going to put it at the very end of the title and then press the enter key twice. Now, as you can see, this is over here. So we need to get this over here. So we're going to go back up here. It's at center. We're going to put left. And then when I start typing, it looks just, well, as soon as it catches up, it looks just like the title, and that's not what we want. So what you should do is before you start typing, make sure you click the bold off and you take the underline off. And then as well, you're going to come up here and change your font to either 12 or 14. So now when you type, it looks different from the rest of your project. That is all I want to show you for today. I want you guys to be working on this, getting your title in and getting your sentences in. My next video will be out here tomorrow, and then you can watch that as a class with me, and we can get through everything. For now, have a good rest of your day, and thank you for watching.